Hello, everybody. My name is Barry John, and welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards. We are in the end game, and I will let my co-commentator introduce himself.
Hello, this is Laylight from the correct Earth 1 timeline this time.
Yeah. If you don't get the reference, there was a mistake in naming, and somebody pointed it out in the Something Awful thread, but we're moving
Yeah,
on.
that was one of those cases where we didn't want to break flow, so we're good. We've had our rest, now it's time to get down to business.
Oh my god, that's an amazing model.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Please use coasters. Right there, right there.
Yeah, maybe like put some towels down.
But I mean, to be fair, the actual stone table's down here. They're just using the table built around the stone table.
Exactly. Seems like it's fair to address the main issue first. Bori's not just gonna light up that mana vein just because we asked.
Yeah, this is one of those things where we're going to do everything until we get to.
Yeah. Yeah, like you would skip stuff on later playthroughs, but we gotta get all the cards on the table now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think putting a gun to Borikesh's head is. Yeah.
Yeah, he has too much health. He would just shrug it off.
Yeah.
Well, seems like we should explore options to turn him, then. What is he fighting for? Well, sounds like we need to either make him less scared of Kennedy or more scared of us than he is of Kennedy. Well, that would help.
Mm-hmm. That's certainly a thing. Unfortunately, Liv is not going to be the initial problem here.
Yeah, sounds like we can't really take down Liv properly if our forces are split, if we're handling too many other things at the same time. She is very slippery, and I think she has not even deployed all her tricks against us yet. There is. A little.
We used it.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, being the walking tank. Because remember, he does have Rabbit Bite.
Mm-hmm. This is also fair. We have seen many, many examples of this over time, where enemies just move to the wrong spot during their turn and it surprises us. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes we just don't give them a choice.
Okay. I mean, this is where, like, we have to be careful about, like, gameplay versus story. Like, we have to ask ourselves, what's the range of this teleportation? Because it's not necessarily one room, perhaps. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll handle that off camera.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. And
When you
they've
put it
got
that
little,
way.
little.
We solved one problem.
Mana vein. Honestly, I think this one and this one are the same option. We're just narrowing things down.
Oh, this is from Banks's point of view, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's figure out what to do about Liv. Yeah, she seems to shrug off death pretty handily, but we were trying to think of, like, what other options we can do to slow her down.
I mean, knock her through a window and into a slow fall bubble. That, might help.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I don't know if she has some kind of time trickery to, like, speed up a slow fall, but, we could try, like, gluing her to the floor.
Okay, everybody, we need to buy all the mouse traps in Medil.
Yeah, she shouldn't, to be fair.
Yeah.
The reactor grunts have a terrible track record against any of us.
I've been discussing some of the things about this in the official Discord for suspicious developments, and it's been pointed out that Liv is very much a action first, consequences later type person.
She's jumpy, in many senses of the word.
Mm-hmm.
Rian, could you get to her before the heist?
Tonight?
That sounds hard.
Yeah. Especially when you don't know where the target is.
Also, it's a big country, and she seems to be able to cross it very quickly, yeah.
These questions are rhetorical. Hey, Moss.
Well, might as well ask, do any of yours have relevant craft?
She'll dodge.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it can't hurt him, go around him.
Yeah. They'll be useful for, like, other situations, but probably not Liv.
Hey, I think we found Jen's new cat
Gerald's
sitter,
interpreter.
though. Yeah. Oh.
Like, she can make time really, really cold.
Oh.
Or, like, she can't act while time is frozen.
Or Baz is him.
Yeah. Or he, excuse me. I guess they can look around while time is frozen, but that's about it. Like, stare straight ahead.
Been meaning to circle back on that.
Sure.
Say no.
I don't think we just want to throw, like, lives away against Liv. That would be
Counterproductive
maybe
at
technically
best.
doable, but probably she can just run past a whole crowd if she finds a good access point. It's so inefficient. We can use the numbers better elsewhere.
Yeah, like against the rest of Reactor.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, it's gotta be a convincing decoy, but it could work.
Mm-hmm.
We have to actually threaten something she cares about. Well, stands to reason.
Yeah, Rion is pointing out, like, for whatever Liv's doing, she's avoided actually hurting Zan this whole time.
Yep, if Liv wanted Zan dead, he would be, probably. Or at least injured. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think
she is vulnerable in that sense.
Yeah, she really hasn't let go of what happened on the boat 3 years ago.
Yeah, Liv is always there to get the last word in.
Villains love speeches.
It's a strategy. Better than no strategy. That's true. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the Flash problem. You gotta wait for the other person to actually think and talk.
Nice. All right.
Oh, darn it. Airdrop in would have been nice.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, the chopper is probably busy elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Or...
Okay. As long as the broom and Zan get along, you know, it doesn't bristle at him, then it'll be alright.
Yeah. So we've got Zan up here, but I think, honestly, these two...
sounds like we might as well check our options for the mana stockpile then.
Yeah, this is going to be the same... hold on, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to second guess ourselves on those other two things.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's a lot.
The ingots.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the vein, and then there's the stockpile of refined mana. Okay, got it.
This is a problem that, you know... Ooh.
I don't think we have enough explosions to blow it completely up, but we might as well hear that too. Yeah, they would just dig it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damned craft. So either...
Well, Bori's gonna have a very busy itinerary if we move him, so it sounds like we should bring it to him.
Yeah, trying to move 300,000 kilos...
yeah, it's the same reason you physically can't steal all the gold in Fort Knox. It's too much of a bottleneck.
How thick is not thick?
That's plausible.
Yeah. You can see here, like, you know, they've got the mines at the bottom, the vault here. Liv's gonna be up here. A roof breach.
That's right. We've been breaching horizontally this whole time. How about breaching the floor?
You just have to...
Gonna need a lot of components, I guess, whatever goes into that, but we can try it. How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snake blood do you have on hand?
Yeah, let's do logistics.
Yeah.
The more the better.
They might have that.
And we'll need definitely... I doubt they're just going to
we're gonna need some backup.
Yeah, I doubt they're just
going
to...
have to figure out... Because, like, we need to figure out who's there first, I guess, or who's available, and then we can think of, like, what solutions might work. I mean, I guess you can do it in either order, but...
Yeah. Also, poor Banks over here.
Yeah, I don't think meetings were the part of her job she enjoyed.
No.
For a heist planning meeting, we really breeze past how we get into the vault.
Yeah. Knowing what you're doing when you're in is nice. Gotta still figure out step one.
Interesting. Alright.
Oh, so we get into the gold vault and then breach into the mana vault. Okay.
Alright. Sounds good. Yep, intelligence and secrets are how we win the war. And secret passages are some of the best kind of intelligence. I don't think we need to double check this. I think this might actually be a plan.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just giggling at Banks over here.
Banks.
But of course, Zan's the only one still standing, but I think he's double chugging energy drinks now.
Yeah.
You are.
Fair.
And Daryl. Have I mentioned lately how much I love the writing in this game?
And little incidental animations. Everyone is having a lot of fun doing their jobs.
But the important part is...
Everyone's at max level. It's endgame.
Alright, so, Zan here.
Do you think it's finally time for +1 damage on the main attack?
I think it's time for +1 damage on the main attack. Because,
let's go for it.
We're going to be getting all... yeah. Yep.
Sometimes we just need the raw physical damage.
Especially...
And it is double damage if you think about it.
Yep. Double damage. Sorry, so his attack now is going to deal... hold on. Let me just... So he's going to deal 2 damage, 4 knockback, and his false prophets add in extra fire on top of that.
Yeah, we'll see about the finer details of how that, confidence perk from the dream, actually works in practice, but... Yeah, one mission, but, yeah, we'll figure that out later.
So, Jen here, I still don't... Refreshing Jolt 2, not really, because it requires her using her...
we would need to give her additional, actions, which would mean, basically, I guess Zan would have to refund her turn a whole lot to make her move twice in one turn. We're getting enough use out of moving getting a double move in one turn without needing a double move across multiple turns without needing to do a triple move in one turn.
Yeah. Chain Bolt Conduits. Channeling through friendlies, including yourself, refunds the action cost, so...
That is handy. Sometimes there are, splits, or maybe we want to use point blank at the same turn as a chain bolt so that we can get extra knockback to something that Jen is close to, but still be able to do the chain bolt on the same turn. And that's what that would enable.
Yep, and remember, her portion of this next fight is her teaming up with Doll. So Doll's going to put herself into a position where she's going to have line of sight on people, which gives
Yeah,
the
she is going into a vault, so I don't think forced entry is gonna help that much.
yeah.
We could. I think the only thing that's up against it's either conduits or maybe just like second wind.
Refreshes the move of any. So refreshing her move or anybody else. I almost want to say conduits because that second action can be used
Yeah,
for a second chain bolt or a static blast or anything else.
sure. There may be times where we want a second separate chain bolt instead of one big long one. Especially if like we're branching out into two different branches of the room instead of like snaking through one particular branch.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's fine.
Alright. Dessa Banks. Extra damage on the sedative cocktail. Extra wide on the spectral skull. Death's Door intercept. And we still have the options for transference.
That's true. We could get really clever with the transference, like the Genius Grant, if we are careful about it. So I think it's just ultimately like what kind of playstyle do you want to go for. I mean, stings on the cocktail would honestly be fine, I think.
Yeah, and it's her basic attack as well. So, when these other things aren't being done, she's throwing out drugs.
So, yeah, your call.
Uh,
I guess I'd go with stings if you asked me.
yeah. Doll. The Riot Rock, it's never been a fun thing.
It's been helpful occasionally for, like, destroying one priority target. Particularly for enemies that are standing out in the open.
Mm-hmm. Friendly refund is still the option, but she's never been short on mana.
Yeah, she doesn't use a ton of it because she usually only uses one per turn.
Yeah. Panic. Or swap with objects, such as swapping with movable objects.
How many movable objects do we expect there to be in a vault?
And the final fight against Liv. It's an option.
I'd probably just go with something like Panic, I guess. Like, there will be enemies around.
Yeah.
Always.
And Rion. So we can add Corrosive to the Brittling Dart.
Yeah. Which is mostly helpful in that it saves, like, someone else's action. Like, he's the guy who can actually get rid of the gas mask without someone else having to do physical damage to the target.
Yeah, which then opens up Dessa to do her thing as well.
Yeah, or, like, whoever has a damaging option can, like, go damage somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Rabbit.
So I guess it's a... Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up between Sedative and Corrosive. I'd honestly see Corrosive working out, so I could try it.
Might as well throw it out.
It gives us more flexibility, and flexibility is how we're going to win, because the more options we have, the more we can pick a good option from them.
Yeah, that's quite... I also want to point out here that all the leveling up over the course of the game, the numbers haven't been the result of actions taken or semi-randomized. It's pre-scripted.
Sure. Fair.
That looks...
Alright, just have to remember all of our abilities, because we picked a, kind of a quirky, like, personalized combination of them, but we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Yep, just take a deep breath and treat it like any other battle.
Just seeing Zad, flop through the air there. But looks like we're doing the
He
vault
got
first.
there.
Yep.
He might not have even crashed.
Now that's an objective.
Yeah, nice and monosyllabic. How do you pronounce that?
Monosyllabic. Syllabic.
There we go.
Alright, so we have... Everybody needs to get over here. Make sure...
Hey, it is understaffed. They just left a couple of people up front, and they're letting the turrets do the work, which I guess makes sense. They wanted to have more people at the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Just looking here. So this poor guy is standing in front of a electrified wall. This is
the electrified wall that you have in your vault, as you do.
This thing opens up the security door here and here, looks like. And then we have, sufficient heavy turrets to make my life interesting, and an unsealable reinforcement door.
Alright, well, we have one turn of leeway against that, but that we will still have to move quickly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jen wants to do this by the end of turn 3, and Dahl wants to deal 10 slam damage with 1 charge.
I think we can get both of those done.
Yeah. Reach here.
Candygram.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Well, Jen is already going to be able to static blast somebody and then move out of range of the turret, so that's a good start.
Yep, I'm just looking here and, because if she moves there, she has a shot on you. Actually, grab the intel.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a static blast shot on the officer in the little bottom corner there to hit them into the wall.
She does have...
Oh, I guess chain bolt would work.
Yeah.
We can slide the turret over a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But the important part here, I think, is that Dahl can do this.
Sure.
She can charge here.
Crunch.
Only 9 damage. But then rampage and hit that guy.
Sure. Very good.
Which...
Alright, how far can Jen move? Probably not all the way to the computer, but at least most of the way there.
Yeah, she didn't use a static blast, so she didn't get the refresh.
Right, okay.
But I think that's good, because this guy's just going to put himself into...
I think it would be possible to hit that laptop on turn 1 if we really tried for it, but I think we'd have to... We probably wouldn't have actually managed to knock out that officer on that turn then.
Yeah.
By the way, how much knockback does that canister up left do? If you were to, say, charge into that.
3 knockback.
So she'd charge into that and then get knocked back for 2, which would be lined up with the computer, but I don't think she could charge the computer.
Let's try. Yes, she can.
Oh, right, you can just charge at the wall. Okay, there we go. It's open. And she gets a mana for that. Nice. Alright, 2 should be plenty for this if we're... Again, this should ideally only last 3 turns, so 2 mana should be plenty.
Yeah.
She could also swap with one of the... Are the turrets stable, or can she actually swap with one of them?
No, because she can swap with movable objects. Or sorry, yeah, the turrets...
They're immovable.
Yeah, there's no little green icon under... Wait.
Fair enough, they're rooted to the ground.
Weird, she could have swapped...
I mean, obviously it's a pretty precarious spot. I don't think she should probably actually do that, but it's nice to know that that is an option, that they put some objects there in case you want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that last charge at the laptop to open the door for Jen meant that now, because she didn't actually hit a unit with it, her rampage is over for this turn.
Yeah. Actually, I think I want to rewind here because Jen is in a bad spot. Hold on. Because I
Yeah, like
can...
that was very clean to take out both one of the officers and the turret on that turn, but that means that there was no particular reason for Jen to be over there, per se.
Yeah.
Sounds like closer to the door would have been a little bit more convenient.
Because here I can chain bolt you.
Yeah, that's a lot better. And Dahl can pass through her when she starts her rampage the same way we just saw.
Yeah. Grab the intel anyways. Charge you. And that's still 9 damage. Charge you.
Yeah, it's like it's all on purpose. They put that there for exactly this purpose. Line it up.
And there, okay, so that's a clean sweep. Jen is in a much better position to work with.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I didn't even think of this, but if somebody else on a different playthrough had upgraded the riot block to be full height, we could have used that to block the rockets with.
That's an option.
Anyway, that's for a different playthrough.
Yeah. Alright. I think there's only one option here to get into the next room.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Dramatic entrance. Yeah, one stability is not enough when Dahl is around.
No. Hold on a second here. Because I'm just looking at the options. Dahl can charge here again. Oh.
Yeah, that didn't get the 10 damage either. Like, did you... You might have actually had to throw in the riot block behind it in order to get that confidence goal. Would that have worked? Can she throw it that far? Yeah, it's line of sight.
All right,
nice throw.
Yeah.
And it was through the door, too.
There we go, 13 damage.
Okay. And I guess you can charge her own riot block, too, if you want to nudge over a little bit.
Yep. But that sets her up so she can charge this guy.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it did rather dramatically explode, so we can't quite actually rampage over to the next turret, but maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah, hold... Oh, wait. Swap. I'm almost thinking she could...
Yeah, she does still have one charge left, so I guess she could technically finish the turn by swapping with the turret, but there's no reason for her to charge into the green zone until, like, we figure out how to get Jen to cross.
Yeah. Jen could...
Although she does have the upgrades, but, like, if there's two objects that are near green, then she could swap with Jen at the lower left and then re-swap with something at the upper right if she has enough mana. And then both Jen and Dahl are up there.
I'm just thinking for a second here, because... Hold on, Dahl... If Dahl swaps with Jen here, Jen is in a position where she can static blast you, which refreshes your move.
Yeah. And then it's plausible that Dahl could catch back up by swapping with her riot block or something.
Yeah. Leave it like that. And now Jen's in a position to see like what's coming up here.
Yeah. So I think it's fine to burn one mana on Dahl to swap with the block and then maybe like charge forward into the lower right corner or some such.
She's not swapping with the block. Did we get that upgrade? Hold on. Press and heal.
Yeah, because I thought Blind Faith would let her swap with the block even if it's out of sight.
Oh, we didn't grab swap with objects.
Ah.
We grab panic so that if enemies are targeting you when you swap, they'll shoot the person you swapped
Got
with.
it. Yeah, it's an object, not a person. So you still need that upgrade to do that with. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can still swap with a person who's out of sight, but the riot block is not a person.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Which also discards all the like swapping with air canister stuff, but that's fine. That, like I said, that's for another playthrough.
Yeah.
Alright, so far so good.
Alright, so we're going to have a reactor officer coming through there shortly.
Okay, well, we seem to be sort of ahead of schedule. If we get to the green zone, then I guess we are where we need to be, and we don't actually have to worry about them.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. Rewind. Jen. Go there. Static blast this guy. Put yourself into a position there.
Alright.
Doll
I
swaps
think I
with
see
you.
what you're setting up. Alright, that gets rid of the turret nicely.
And now we can just hold Doll here. Jen's in a position where she can run in, shoot this guy for whatever, and then keep moving. I don't...
That would not finish on turn 3, though, which is what it is right now.
Yeah. I just don't think we're fast enough to do that. Like, Jen doesn't have enough horizontal momentum.
I think we might honestly have needed the swap with objects in order to make that work. So, there might have been a way to do it with this loadout if we focused a lot more on getting Jen across and maybe, like, ignored one of the officers or something. But at this point, we only get one shot at it in universe, so we might as well just make it as simple as we can.
Mm-hmm. Oh. This poor guy. Gonna shoot you, refresh the move to get you there.
I get the impression that was a guy who was, like, taking, like, a cigarette break in, like, a break room or something upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there's no one else around.
Yeah. Actually, wait, rewind. Doll? Charge there. Oh. No, I was going to say...
Give him the old 1-2? No, we didn't hit anybody, so you can't charge again.
Actually,
just leave him. They're not worth it.
I was going to say swap with Jen.
Sure. Well, that's fine, too.
Yeah, because then you can charge you. Move there. Oh, looks like we're in the free move portion of the day.
Yeah. Yep, because that was the last reinforcement.
There we go.
Alright, not super amount of confidence, but good enough.
Mm-hmm. Four glyphs. You got this, Jen. You got this.
Yeah, there's no windows around, but that's fine. You don't need them.
That
means that there's no windows for, like, anybody else to make use of.
Yeah. Close quarters. So, wait.
He's back.
Oh, he's a wait. Generic traffic warlock. Oh, look at Jen's goal.
Mm-hmm. He's not worth it.
Yeah. Sorry,
We've got
Steve.
more important fish to fry.
Yeah. And, Doll wants to inflict 6 total damage from enemies hitting your riot block.
Alright, we can do that.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Doll. Breach.
So there it is. Looks pretty similar to the stuff we saw at the police department way back when.
Mm-hmm.
The refined mana.
To our...
Jen is not even going to play this game.
Nope, she's too busy right now.
Yeah, literally.
Doll? Alright. Install the breach cliff. Let's see.
Well, that field generator is certainly going to, like, stop us from putting a breach cliff down, so we're going to have to take care of that.
Yep. Oh, oop. Nope. That... Oh, no, it just got pushed back with the...
Yeah.
Chain bolt. I can remove... Actually, hold on. Rewind. I want you to chain bolt you into... Oh, weird. weird.
No, the camera.
No, yeah, sorry, I'm just... For some reason, the chain bolt didn't want to arc over to this guy, but Jen can start it here. Actually,
What's the third target you're trying to hit?
I was trying to maybe hit this guy in the back corner, like the turret.
Yeah, okay. I don't see any reason why that shouldn't work. The pile of, I can't quite tell what that is. I guess it's gold? No, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, there is gold here.
Materials. It's a materials palette.
There's gold, there's
Anyway,
cash.
It's only waist height, so you should have line of sight from... Unless it's because it's a waist high thing, I don't know.
Yeah, but I just want to use the static blast to refresh her move.
Fair.
Put her there, take cover.
Alright, good enough start.
Alright. Doll.
I mean, while it would be funny to swap with Steve, I don't think it's actually a good idea.
Yeah. I don't think we need to open up the security doors to gain access to Steve at this point, because we want to ignore him.
Yeah, we're ignoring him. He's too slow.
Yeah, but the question is, do I want to run...
You can see him coming a mile away.
Yeah. Question is for me, do I want to run Doll to the left or to the right? Because I think Jen's going up this way.
Well, there's more enemies to the right, so I guess right is the way to go.
Yeah.
How much damage does that tracker even do? Like, that's a basic tracker, right? So it's probably like 2 damage.
But Doll...
So she could shrug that off fairly easily. The turret, less so, though.
Oh, hold on. I just realized something silly here. Wait, can you swap? Okay, you can swap with you, and that causes that guy to get shot.
Yeah, I'm guessing it works on the rule of, like, you can't swap if you're standing in the field at the start, but you can swap with somebody who is in there because that's a destination.
Yeah. Let's grab the intel there just so you do have one piece of mana available, but...
Yeah, I'm surprised the turret isn't aiming at Doll right now.
No, because it used its shot to shoot this guy because of panic.
Right. I didn't realize that would also work on mechanical enemies, but apparently it does. Nice.
Well.
Alright, well, we were lamenting the lack of our earlier perks last mission, but we certainly get to use them here.
Turret took 13 damage.
Very nice.
I think that's good enough. Jen is clear of Steve. She's in a position
to... I think so. We're hitting our stride.
Yep. End the turn. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what?
Well, we came prepared.
I'm just gonna delete you now.
Yep. It's fair.
Yep. Jen runs here.
I'm a little disappointed we can't put the glyph down yet till we deal with that generator.
I'm
a little disappointed we don't have the opportunity to have Steve run over the generator with the traffic, but we'll have to make do.
Yeah. Alright, but...
does that drone operator have a shotgun?
No, he's not... Sorry, the drone operator threw his drone to cover this guy. But if I run Jen up here, that puts him in a position where Jen gets shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because we already used our static blast. We did our one-turn refresh just now in order to move over there to begin with.
Yeah, because I moved there.
So I guess the question then is that the glyph we want to activate this turn? Because I can see two possible follow-ups here. Either you could do what you were doing and then use the Gale Grenade to get away from the shotgunner, or you could try and go up, like now with the camera the way it is, to the upper right and try and do that glyph this turn.
Because if I go here, Jen's in the no-shot zone. Or actually, hold on. Gale grenade... No, because I
Yeah,
can't...
can't stop you from throwing something.
No, but I'm not in a position where she is outside of the shot zone.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
hold
in
on.
fact, instead of Gale grenading herself, you could also Gale grenade the shotgunner to a pretty similar effect.
Yeah, but unfortunately... Here, okay, so let's just delete this guy. So if I move...
Yeah, like we have two of them,
Yeah.
so...
But if I move here, I'm in shotgun range. If I move here, I'm in shotgun range.
I see. Okay, so moving them back by 1 is not enough to get you out of shotgun range.
Yeah.
Or moving yourself by 1. The
Yeah.
gap is like 2.
And unfortunately, Jen is in a bad spot to deal with this guy.
Well, I guess Dahl could swap with the shotgunner to put them way the heck over there. Then Jen could just walk over to the lower right glyph and just use it.
That is... Oh, hold on. There. Oh.
Ah. Right,
Wait.
we can't charge, though. Because you already used
Yeah.
the sensor slam earlier in the turn.
Wait. I have a silly idea here.
Are you going to
Swap.
try to rampage instead?
No,
Or
I'm gonna
panic.
swap.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. So now that that chaser person is already attacked, I think that shuts off their aggressive movement.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a good use of 1 mana, sure. There's more around.
Mm-hmm. Dahl is in a... Dahl can just step right there.
Yeah, might as well line that up for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be able to resist. Looks fine.
Okay.
Alright, I think Jen has enough movement to... No, not quite enough to make it all the way to the other breach glyph. Again, by design.
Well, actually, she can move here. Static Blast you.
Yeah, I was hoping that you could combine, like, some sequence of operations to get, like, possibly involving the Gale Grenade, to get to the glyph first, and then Static Blast, and then you could move out of the way of the traffic.
Wait. I just needed... We're in a position to do Dahl's thing there. So, Jen, refresh...
Yeah, one more action.
Come on.
Line them up.
Jen. Goes right there. Dahl.
There we go. Very nice.
6... Wait. 3...
Also, how much damage does that charge do, by the way?
I
think it's just 1, right?
Oh, I have to...
Like raw damage?
Yeah,
'Cause
cost...
I'm thinking, like, how far does Jen go if Dahl just charges into her?
Well, here, let's just get Jen to place the breach glyph.
Yeah, it's 1 damage and 2 knockback. Okay. With that kind of distance.
I have a
'Cause
slightly...
1 we can definitely shrug off.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I'm just looking at things right here. Dahl can move there. Just wait for this guy to show up. Or actually,
Fair.
I'm just going to delete this guy. Wait, no. Pick up the riot block. Throw the riot block right there.
Yeah, might as well. That's gonna be more productive than, like, using the action to shove Jen a little bit.
Oh,
We're staying ahead of the enemies. Dahl is doing what they said they would. She is handling them.
Yep. But we can now use the Gale Grenade to push
To
Jen
nudge
out.
that way.
Wait, why?
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's targeting for the second one.
Yeah. Okay. That
So
looks...
I think that's it. I don't see anything else to do this turn.
Yeah, we should be good.
So there's potential for Dahl to walk over to the last breach glyph and then swap with Jen to just to put her right there.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn, that is.
Yeah. Alright, so... Dahl can just delete...
Are they
This
lined
guy
up?
right here.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Might as well, because then she can just zoom right back to her block after that. Looks good.
But I'm just run here. Static blast this guy.
Oh, those are not full height walls. Okay.
Yeah. And that refreshes her movement to go there. So she can...
Fair enough.
And now everybody... Oh.
Yeah. This is what I think of your floor.
I control the traffic. Okay. Bye, though.
Alright. Let's ride on down.
I'm just gonna... You know, I think we're just gonna put ourselves into this spot next turn, because this is clear.
Yeah, we're not under a time limit. I mean, if we had done it this turn, we wouldn't have had to deal with that heavy, I guess. It depends on what point in the turn we breach that, but we'll figure that out.
Oh.
It's a super heavy.
Hello, Super Heavy.
Like, on the plus side, they're not very proactive.
Detonate.
I guess that's Jen's job. That should be a Jen action.
Yep. Blow the vault door.
Alright, it's instant.
Kaboom.
Plus one mana. Alright, very confident. The plan's working, at least so far.
Yep. So do you want to push through for the next one, or shall we move on to...
I think the timer, I think it's a good place to take a break now.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and join us next time when Banks and Rion go into the mines. Stop.